Hello again. It's a super exciting day for me. First off, I get to fly to the NFL Combine today, first one in person here in a little while. So that's going to be fun. Maybe the off season starts to pick up. I would expect some 49ers coaching staff announcements to be coming shortly. Also, potential Jimmy Garoppolo trade. Well, when you deal with an event like the NFL Combine, where all the general managers and the teams are in the same spot in person, that could potentially speed up some important offseason business. So we've gone through a few dead weeks of this offseason where people have just had to try to fill time with stupid rumors and just insufferable takes, right? And now we're finally at a position where substance might start to come with the combine. And we try to coincide this with the combine, the release that's right next to me up on the screen. Matt Barrows and I, for The Athletic, have come back with our second version of the 49ers interactive roster. So the spreadsheet, the original spreadsheet, this is the OG. It's officially back. You can build your own 49ers roster with this document that we have put together for the second straight season. So I invite everybody to take a look at it. There are a lot of options to put the 49ers under the salary cap. And, everybody, I know you guys go to work and you say you could do a better job than Kyle Shanahan or John Lynch to build the 49ers team. There's a lot of trolling online. Well, this is your chance. If that is indeed the case, we put together a tool to give you an opportunity to put your money where your mouth is. So I'm going to give you guys a quick tour of what we have here on screen. This is my version of it. So I'm not going to be messing with the master copy. But if you just go to that link that I put in the chat section, that I will also put in the comment section, you'll be able to unlock this Google Sheet. And you'll see all the options that you have in front of you. So Jimmy Garoppolo, you can decide to keep his existing cap hit. Well, right here, I've already cut him or I've already traded him. If you keep Jimmy Garoppolo, it's going to cost you some money. As you can see, I have negative $23.92 million of cap space if I try to keep Jimmy Garoppolo. So to fit the rest of my roster, I have to cut him. 1.4 million dead money. You could choose which backup quarterback you want to sign. Or if you want Tom Brady on the team, you can pull him out of retirement. Tampa Bay still owns his rights. That's a little bit of an issue, right? But I estimated 25 million for Tom Brady. Again, you'd be in the red cap wise. So instead, I have Joe Flacco as the 49ers backup quarterback. You could also toss in Jacoby Brissett. I can't afford Jacoby Brissett. Brian Hoyer, league minimum, he'd be more affordable. Maybe they do bring Hoyer back. Tyrod Taylor, a little bit more expensive. As you can see, the salary cap number is going to change at the top depending on the total amount of liabilities that you have. That's why you have to be creative. That's why you have to be prudent. You can give Deebo Samuel and Nick Bosa extensions. So I've given Deebo Samuel's extension. That raises his cap hit a little bit. Although that's going to be interesting to me. There's a chance the 49ers can extend Deebo without raising his 2022 cap hit if they are creative enough. They actually accomplished that with Fred Warner last season, gave him the lucrative extension, but through the use of two separate bonuses, a signing bonus and an option bonus, they actually were able to keep Fred Warner's 2022 cap hit the same. And when you look at how tight this whole situation is, this exercise is great for illustrating that, the trade-offs that you have to make. Well, then stuff like that from Parag Marathe is going to be probably necessary to allow the 49ers to build the strongest roster possible. I was able to re-sign Laken Tomlinson, estimated cap hit $9 million this year. And there's also a mock draft that's part of this exercise. So we've worked hard on this project. Last year, it was very popular. So many of you said that you enjoyed building your own 49ers roster. So we decided to bring it back, and it's there in the form of that spreadsheet. So I invite everybody to check it out. It is interactive. It is a chance to educate yourself on the free agents and their price tags potentially that are out there for the 49ers. And it's a perfect time to do this because the NFL Combine starts today, and then the new league year starts on March 16th. And that's when the 49ers can start signing those free agents in earnest. But obviously the biggest question is at the quarterback position right now. What do the 49ers do with Jimmy Garoppolo? And if they do trade him, when does it happen and what do they get in return? Well, you'll see the financial impact that the trade of Jimmy Garoppolo can have on the 49ers. And since the Combine is starting this week, today, that I fly to Indianapolis, it's a good time to really brace yourself for some moves to begin flowing. If you guys have any questions about the spreadsheet, please let me know right here or drop them in the comments section. I'll take a quick look at the comments section right now, but I just want everybody to have fun with this one. Sign up for The Athletic. I think it's like $1 a month right now. So take a look at that link, get The Athletic for $1 a month, access the spreadsheet, start building your team. There are a lot of people on there right now taking a look at their teams, and I'm already starting to get some screenshots. And once you're done, you're supposed to send a screenshot of your finished team to both me and Matt Barrows, at Lombardi himself and at Matt Barrows on Twitter. Some of the teams that are coming in are interesting. And I'll warn you guys, it's a hard exercise to be able to, keep the 49ers under the cap while forming a competitive roster. It's not easy. And if you look at the sheet, there's a counter there that counts the amount of 53-man roster spots taken up. I have 53 of 53 taken up, but you start with 33 of 53 taken up. So you have to fill 20 spots with a very limited amount of money. Nate Thomas asks, is there going to be a contest with it again? There's going to be a contest with the draft picks, right? We had a draft pick contest last year, something that earned you a free subscription. And hey, maybe Nate has a good idea. Maybe we can make a contest out of this 53-man roster. Maybe if you submit it, we really like your roster, I could put it up on YouTube Live or something like that. I haven't thought of that, but hopefully there's just a lot of fun to be had for $1 a month for everybody in this to build the 49ers roster. I think Barack O'Niner is saying that he likes my beard. So thank you. I'm not going to put that comment up there, but thanks a lot. I like that. Good stuff. And here's a question. I'll put this one up. He hasn't seen the last few shows, but is there a chance that Jimmy stays or that Trey really is struggling? I mean, if you that question should be answered by this salary cap exercise. You should see how hard it would be for the 49ers to keep Jimmy Garoppolo based on financials. Again, I could even zoom in on this if this helps. We're just going to zoom in on the quarterback portion of this. I have an automatic calculator here that shows how much room the 49ers have depending on what moves I make down below it. Right now, I have them trading Jimmy Garoppolo, right? $1.4 million dead money hit. Now, if the 49ers keep him, look what happens. They're over the cap. They're in the red by $23.9 million. So you're going to have to make cuts elsewhere. So from a financial perspective, it's very unlikely that they keep Jimmy Garoppolo. And if they do decide to keep him, maybe they have to give him an extension or, restructure extension, same thing. Maybe you could do it for an $18 million cap hit or maybe a little bit less. That's just what I estimated. Well, you're still $15 million over the cap. So you're still going to have to make trade-offs elsewhere on this roster. So to me, it's tough. It's really tough. And I think that's why it's very likely that the 49ers move on at this point and why we're going to be keeping a close eye on it here as we head into the NFL Combine. So for now in my roster, I got $1.4 million for Jimmy Garoppolo. That means they're trading him. I have Raheem Mostert on the team. We estimated some of those cap hits. I have Laken Tomlinson there. I think I need to do a better job at the cornerback position. I have the 49ers signing a budget veteran for nickelback and 2 draft picks. I think the secondary on my team kind of sucks. So I'll take care of that a little bit later. Still working on my team. That was just my quick, stab at it, just so you guys would have an example here on the YouTube channel. Yes, D Ford is a potential cut, but you could only save $2.4 million with that post June 1st because of the injury guarantee that he has. And yeah, I have Mostert on my team. So Verrett, that's a good idea. I should get Jason Verrett on my team. Actually, let's do that right now. Good question. Let's get Jason Verrett on the football team. Oops, went away. Here we go. Oh, this is the build. Look how many people are online. They're all checking out the build your roster exercise. All right, so we zoom down and we go to the cornerback position. All right, I want Jason Verrett on this football team, so I will put him in right here. He's going to cost $1.75 million according to our calculations. We're going to get a budget veteran for nickelback, but maybe we should get a rookie to be the nickelback, our 4th-round pick. Now, this is still a suspect roster, but I think in this case, if you have Verrett on this team, he could be your top cornerback as long as he stays healthy. Emmanuel Mosley and Ambry Thomas are cornerbacks 2 and 3, and one of those two guys can be the slot. Now, I don't know if that's sustainable. Maybe you could fit K'Wan Williams in just to bolster it for one more year. But as it stands with this roster, we only have $1 million of cap space. So you can tell there's going to have to be some maneuvering happening for the 49ers. Maybe some veteran salary exceptions will be very necessary for this team. That is where you can get an $850,000 or so cap hit for a veteran, even though they're getting paid more than $1 million. So you try to get minimum deals done, and then you squeeze under the veteran salary exception. Enough of those can add up to the point where you save a few million and you're able to fit everybody onto this team like K'Wan Williams. So we'll see if the 49ers do that. All right, everybody, check it out. It's in the comment section. It's your build your own roster 49ers exercise. It was extremely popular last year, and I hope that you enjoy the interactivity of this one this season. Everybody take care and enjoy the start of a wild off season. Combine begins today in Indy. I'll be reporting from there, so make sure that you subscribe to the channel to check out all those videos, and let's buckle up because we're about to have some fun. All right, take care, everybody.